Welcome to the Weekly Dog Sportsman Podcast Show. It's your boy Malcolm Scott, the man Russian.
And I'm Salim, the man Taylor Street.
And the name of this segment is Bears Talk. Man, it's crazy. The claw, look. Claw, we gonna claw one more time. It's the last claw. Look, it's the last claw. The last claw.
Hey,
the last drink of a casket.
Got to.
We beat the Packers.
Cheers to that.
So it's Bears Talk. It's your boy Malcolm Scott, the man Russian.
And I'm Esau, the man Taylor Street.
And I don't know if we introduced ourselves properly, but we off the rocks. And man, we beat the Packers, man.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Bears Talk. You want to go? Should I go? How you feeling, man? Bears.
I'm ready to jump it off.
It's all over. Go ahead.
I'm ready to jump it off. Before I jump it off, please make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment.
Please.
This is Bears Talk.
Please.
Everybody know we die-hard Bears fans out here, so this is really a celebration tonight. I'm gonna tell you
the torture is over with. Go ahead.
How you feel? I'm gonna jump it off right now.
How you feel?
America. We want to know in 2025. We 1-0 in 2025. That's first thing first. And we want to know against the Packers in 2025. So all the other stuff that happened before that, like everybody else saying, it don't matter about how many times you won.
That was last year.
No matter how many times you won, who won last?
Yeah.
Who won last?
And that was last year.
Last time I checked, it's about who won last.
I like that. I like that mindset. We want to know this year.
We went through a lot of adversity this year. You know, a lot of players got injured. You know,
but we undefeated.
Key players got injured. But at the end of the day, in 2025, we came out with a victory. Man, we finally got rid of a curse that's been cursing us for years and years and years. You know, the Packers beat us 11 straight times, America. 11 straight times. We was not going to have that 12th time. We was not looking for that 12th time. And then the crazy part about it is that the way it ended, it was the same way it ended the first game. You know, it was just that it was furthermore yards and y'all didn't block it this time.
Right.
We should have beat y'all 2 times this year.
Right.
So Keller Williams, you know, for that, kudos to our new quarterback because, you know, that's a whole nother, it's a long Bears talk because I'm on Packers right now. But what I will say is that, man, shout out to the Bears for just, in general, just Chicago alone. You don't know how much that feels to me being the Packers. I don't care about going to the playoffs. If we not going to go to the playoffs anyway, I would be 4-12 or 5-12 and not go to the playoffs and be 7-9 and not beat the Packers, but still not go to the playoffs.
Yeah, one of those wins beat the Packers.
Man, beat the Packers. That's all we can ask for, at least.
Man, at least. Man, Thomas Brown. Shout out Thomas Brown.
Shout out to Thomas Brown.
Man, took a Brown, Joe. Took a Brown. Brown finally came through. Brown finally came through, Joe. Brown came through and beat the Packers, bro. So shout out to him.
Y'all always come through. Just so you know.
We always come through.
We just ain't had no
best
Brown.
Service.
Now we got a Brown.
Now we got a Brown. So best serve. Hey, beginning of his tenure, I was like, man, Brown for president of the world. I thought
Barack Obama.
Just give him Kevin Warren job already, man. I mean, he can have Warren job, Ryan Poe job, he be the coach, the OC, the DC.
After you gotta be something.
After 3 let me just get it out. After 3 games of Thomas Brown coaching, I will say this. I seen growth in every coaching outcome. Even in Washington. Because, man, the first game, Washington didn't know a damn thing about calling the defense. Then he called the game with Seattle, where Seattle was held to about 6 points. And, man, the defense started to look a little bit better. Everybody started to look better. So everybody that the Bears had in the time that they had at the leadership position they was in, they all did better. Thomas Brown, the last game, the last play, called a play I never seen. Brother called a basketball play. He called stack. I ain't never seen Miles play football called stack. He threw Green Bay off so hard, they just stacked.
He was saying that
he was saying that was, Joe. Green Bay, they just stacked like we stacked. Like, all right, whoever go right, I'm going to go right. He go left, he going to go left. He go straight, he going to go straight. But them boys were so confused when the Bears came out there play. They called the timeout, came back, ran the same play. Did the play to DJ Moore. DJ Moore caught the ball, went down. Bears got up, spiked the ball. Santos made the kick. And there you have it. We beat Green Bay. And now, Caleb Williams. He done started all the games for the Bears. I'm going to get his rookie season a B+, bro. He led the NFL in sacks. He didn't lead the NFL in picks.
Not at all.
You know,
I think he made our rookies, though.
Only reason Caleb Williams didn't get an A is because he didn't have not one rushing touchdown this year. And at the beginning of the year, I thought 5 rushing touchdowns for plus 340 was a steal. I thought it was a steal. I thought Caleb Williams would have 5 rushing touchdowns by week 5. And he didn't have a rushing touchdown all year, so that's why he don't get an A. But his passing game, his basic passing game, his long-range passing game, even though he missed a lot of passes, I'm giving the brother an A. I'm giving the brother a B, a solid B for his rookie season, and I'm proud that he our quarterback. And now we got to move on and figure out who finna be our GM and who finna be our coach.
Before we figure out that, I just want to pick back off you. I'm liking the B+ too. I'm on the same old you on. I'm not necessarily not giving him a B+ because of
No plus, just a B.
Well, I'm giving him a B+. No, I'm giving him a B+ because what you said, yeah, he should have got some rushing yards, especially when he did in preseason. But I'm not gonna hold him accountable for that because of I know our offense line was gonna be this crazy and he played every game. That was huge for me. That part right there, and 2.
I'm gonna cut you off right here and say this about offensive line, then I'm gonna let you get back in it. Offensive line strength depends on the quarterback. Like that's one of the traits that your quarterback gotta have. He gotta have the understanding to know what kind of offensive line he had and play football accordingly. Okay. And he didn't understand that. He didn't understand what type of line he had, and he couldn't play quarterback accordingly. And that was one of the reasons that led to the main sacks. Like offensive line, you can have a weak offensive line or a strong offensive line, but the quarterback makes the offensive line that position when it comes to passing.
That's why I got a B+ to me because of that part. What you're talking about. He lost a lot of field goals, like where we could have kicked field goals to win some games, but he got sacked trying to do too much. That's the only reason I got a B+. The reason why he got a B+ though is because of the fact that this dude.
So you graded him better than I graded him.
I'm grading him better than you graded him because of the fact that this is my first time seeing in a long time seeing a quarterback that get 3,500 yards, passing, and 20 touchdowns and 5 interceptions or 6 interceptions or whatever the case was. 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. For me right there, your first year, going through everything he went through, a lot of those sacks was his fault, but a lot of those was the offensive line fault and the play calling with a lot of coach changes and all that type of stuff. Him playing all the games, and he was overthrowing a lot of passes, why he's still in the B's. He would have been in the A if he would have just connected a couple of times.
He would have been rookie of the year.
He could have
and had at least 4 rushing touchdowns.
His numbers, if you look at the numbers, numbers wasn't that far.
He didn't have no rushing touchdowns though. He didn't do it on the ground.
He didn't have that.
He didn't do it on the ground.
But he had some rushing yards though.
He didn't do it on the ground though. He had 400 rushing yards.
The whole point is, I'm happy for our season that we have, but it's better than Peyton Manning first season.
Yeah, I ain't comparing to Peyton Manning though. Peyton Manning did it. He legit did it. Caleb Williams got to do it. I ain't breathing Peyton Manning in the same sentence as Caleb Williams until he come with it. Like Caleb Williams had a decent rookie year. I'm not giving him no stripes where I'm saying he on some Peyton Manning. Like, come on. I'm not gonna say he's not.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
that he got to do it.
3,500 yards your first year with the offensive line you had with the crazy coaching
That's
situation.
not an excuse.
I'm saying I've seen some things with Caleb Williams that haven't. Put like this.
I've seen some things too. I agree with that.
Justin Fields, we were 7-9 with Justin 7-10 last year with Justin Fields, and it's safe to say that I'm cool with the season that we had with Caleb Williams. Well, I feel like our quarterback and our offense, it wasn't the offense. I didn't feel like it was that much of the offense this year like how it was last year. Even though we did get stagnant with the offense several times, I thought that was coaching.
We lost 10 straight games.
Defense started to tweak out.
And we talked about that. Ever since we lost them B-boys, Brisker on defense, we lost Brisker on defense, and we lost Billings. We lost Big Bill in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be, again, I hate to go back to the talk radio. I be listening to it. I be working a lot. But they be talking about the Bears that have a 3 technique to wreck the line. I'm like, bro, Billings was a tackle to just put in work. He stopped the run and can rush the pass. Right, so 3 technique, 4 technique, 5 technique, all that. Y'all think y'all know what coaches know. Y'all don't be knowing that. On the real, y'all don't be knowing that. Like, y'all keep saying 3 technique like it's just something special. Oh, it got to be a 3 technique because y'all had a few drinks with a coach who called that position the 3 technique. Like, come on, Joe. Like, get off of that. Y'all got to get off of that. Billings, the Bears drafted a solid 2 solid defensive tackles, Billings and Dexter Jr. I like both of them. Dexter could be a little bit better, but Billings was like on a Pro Bowl level when he was playing, bro. Yeah. So we got a good tackle. Montez Sweat could be a whole lot better. I don't like power rush. I like speed rush. But if we went to the 3, like Montez Sweat should play tackle. Like if I was the Bears coach on the defensive side, I'll put Montez Sweat and let him play tackle. I don't think he should play in because he's strong and he don't do the end rush. Like an end rush should look like the Bosa's or the Watts. Right. He don't look like Bosa or Watts. He look like he should be in the middle, stopping and run. You know what I mean? So Montez Sweat, like you got paid a lot of money to get sacks. If you ain't gonna get sacks, then you better have tackle for losses. And you ain't did neither one of those. So that's why I'm at with the Bears line on defense, the safeties, the back end played good. Rampos, you did a good job with the outside on the defense. The cornerbacks, the safeties, did a decent job. The linebackers, I like Edmonds, I like Edwards. I get the linebackers, they solid. I still like that move with Roquan. Like y'all hate, a lot of people hate. They say we should have kept Roquan. But we got 2 for $1. So I like that move on defense.
I like that too.
You know, defensive line, we got to sew it up.
Issue. I just I really do feel like Brisker. He got hurt. I believe it was the Carolina game.
Yeah, he got hurt early in the season.
He missed 13 straight games.
He was the hardest soul.
Ever since we was 4-2 against Carolina, when Brisker got hurt, then we started losing every game. I felt like that kind of messed up our secondary a little bit. We kind of knew our defensive line was kind of suspect, but I feel like our cornerbacks were strong enough to like help out a little bit, and that kind of messed up everything. Where then when Stevenson tweaked out in Washington, that just caused a whole domino effect to where like it was just over and done with. The media was saying like, oh, that where the media messed up us too, a little bit, because when you say that, people stop listening to that. It happens. They said it. When you get a Hail Mary on you, that can mess up your whole emotional situation. I feel like the Bears, everybody was in their head. Coaches was calling the wrong plays now, trying to press for a victory. This was a crazy, and that's why it's time to rebuild. It's time to rebuild as far as the coaching situation, and it's happening. I don't want to get rid of Thomas Brown. I like Thomas Brown.
Man, Thomas Brown we need to hire a real coach.
I don't know if
sometimes you want to get rid of Thomas Brown. I don't know what this brother been watching. Go ahead.
I'm saying Thomas Brown within the if we get a good coach, he's an intern. He wasn't not with a coach, so he's not gonna be upset because he's not the coach no more. But still keep him on the team. Still hire him. Still keep him there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're building a legacy. We got to get the bad apples out. It's gonna take a while with Eagles and all that. You seen the play he did? He could still be.
It was a great play. I love the play.
That was crazy right there. And I've seen some good things. I seen Caleb Williams and Thomas Brown chemistry that's going on. I'm not saying that a lot of things have happened, but
I want to get rid of Thomas Brown. I want to get rid of Ryan Poles. You talking about keep Thomas Brown? I want to get rid of Brown. I want to get rid of Poles. I want to get rid of Washington. I want to get rid of everybody who ain't got a contract. I don't care who.
What, you said Washington too? The mayor?
Who?
The president?
No. Okay. Man, yeah, you tripping. We're gonna have us a drink, man. We off the rocks. He don't know the names. He'll be watching sports. I'm talking about Washington, the defensive coordinator, man. I want to get rid of him. Kevin Warren, the president. He cool. I need him to do his job, though. Because if he don't get rid of Ryan Poles and then somebody comes and pick a coach, like they saying all these coaches, bro. Ben Johnson ain't never coached no team. He a coordinator, coaching Detroit. Like, I don't think why people like it's okay if Ben Johnson failed. Why not get Brian Forrest then? Oh, he was rough on tour and he said some crazy things to another. Man, these football players, Joe, like, what's wrong with Marcus Freeman? I think Notre Dame should win a national championship, and I hope we get Marcus Freeman.
I like him too.
You know,
like
Mark Brable. I'm not on no Brable trail. I want Brable. Like, who he win with?
But
why everybody saying he a winner? Who he need win with?
That's what I'm saying about.
Why did they fire him in Tennessee? Come on, come with it.
That's what I'm saying about your boy though. You know, from Detroit, Ben Johnson.
Come with it. Because I'm not on the train at all.
The reason why I'm on the train is because I would rather take away. He know Detroit. They the king of the crop right now. You know
what about Glenn?
Who?
Detroit defensive coordinator. He don't get no love. Right. He doing it with a bunch of scrubs.
I'm saying Detroit scoring and do creative. I like how Ben Johnson coming. And I feel like he's taking that away from Detroit and bringing it to our team. He know all they tricks and trades, so he gonna be able to like, I know how to defend.
He gonna be the head coach now.
Take something away from Detroit and give it to us in our division. It's not that bad. It's not a bad idea to like take away one of they important assets that they have on their team. I would love to take away. That's the reason why I would take him. I would take Ben Johnson away from Detroit to put him to the Bears, and he give us all they fucking everything they got going on. Everything they got going on out there. They might know his stuff too, but he's creative, so I'm cool with that. Then surround him around. You know, he's a young guy. We need a young coach and surround him with some old veterans, like all them old guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all them old coaches that used to coach 1 Super Bowls. Do that.
It's crazy out here for the Bears. It's crazy. Vrabel, I don't know. No, whoever they say, I don't really know.
They've been interviewing some weird ones.
They been, I don't know. I ain't got no faith in none of the coaches they said, really. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Pete Carroll, I don't like nobody they said. I ain't gonna lie.
Brand new
if they said dude who coached Notre Dame, I'd be charged. But I don't think they're gonna say him. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Freeman and Notre Dame. And shout out to the Bears. I just hope y'all make the best decision because last year around this time, y'all had the opportunity to make history. And y'all didn't do it. Ryan Poles, you didn't do it. So you on the clock this year. You might not have a contract extension.
Definitely on the clock.
You might have a contract extension. But you on the clock, bro. Y'all got to pick somebody that's going to get the job done in Chicago. Caleb Williams, that defense, Jalen Johnson, Montez Sweat, Edwards, Atman, they deserve better. Chicago
deserve better. The fans.
Yeah, we deserve better. We deserve better, bro. We deserve better. Y'all on the clock. I don't care where y'all put the stadium at. It's too clogged up downtown. Anyway, I don't even like to go to Bears games because it's cold and you gotta walk 16 blocks really to get to the game. So be too cold. You gotta walk too far to get to your seats, and it be cold out there. So I like football on TV anyway. So hopefully you put the stadium somewhere and make it a dome and make going to the football games in Chicago cool again. So that's how I feel about the Bears. Leadership, y'all on the clock. I throw up the clock. Caleb Williams, man, you had a great fucking year. Great year, Caleb Williams.
You beat the Packers.
You beat the Packers last game. Proud of you, bro. Played all the games. Ain't no Bear did that. You didn't throw no picks. You threw some touchdowns. And you made great year, Joe. Put your feet up, relax. Bears talk, E. How you feel?
Hey, next year, we're still here. Nah, man.
That's it right there, man. Coming back other side of the break, dogs.